You see this saying that people say that every day is for the thief and one day is for the owner. That is the exact story that happened to this man that is on my screen. So I know you would want to hear the story. So this man is a native doctor from Enugu State, Nigeria. Eziago precisely. So a few days ago, he was captured. I mean, his men was captured trying to abduct someone, and that led to one thing to the other. And those guys was beaten like they were actually touched by the youth of that community. And before you know it, they started confessing that this is not their first time, and a whole lot of things have been going on for decades, but nobody knew until that particular day. It was the abduction of this last person that led to all these things to be exposed, because after the confession of those guys, the youth led them to the man's house and there was more discoveries. You see this particular video you're seeing here, these are where he abducts people and bury them alive in this underground. They are not going to be killed. They will just tie your mouth, tie your hand, tie your leg, and that's it. So you remain there and they will cover you with the concrete. That is the end of the story. So this is how this man have been making his money, because moreover, it is obvious now. So this is how he performed his rituals to other people that he had been working with, all these young boys. This is how so many of them, not all actually, so many of them makes their money. You see this life, whatever you do, you see, whatever you are doing in this life behind a closed door, it's just that God have not remembered you. If God remember you, that's it. And God is always a kind God. He gives you long time, because according to the story that the person who made this video was talking, that this thing had been happening ever since he is a child. But no one know that the man was into human ritual. You see, so the man had been a native doctor for decades. That is to say, so many things like this have been happening since then. People have been missing, disappearing, but no one knows whereabouts of them. But we don't know that someone you are staying with in the same village is actually into one or two. And people will be saying, he's practicing omenala. What are they calling that? He's practicing tradition. This is the tradition they are talking about. My dear, it is time for you to know that God is a merciful God, because God gave this man privileges, years, months, weeks to change, but he never changed. Anyway,